Hello guys, welcome again to Grace underscore Uplift and welcome again to my new segment of Let's Talk. Today's section is going to be on a random question actually about life. We know that life is a journey of up and down and everything in between. So today we are going to dive into those questions that we often find ourselves questioning our identity, our paths, and how to stay positive with that. So grab your seats, get seated. We'll be right back. Welcome again to Let's Talk with Grace underscore Uplift. And guess who we have here? Can you guess? And a returning guest. A round of applause for you for joining me here. Yeah. So, anyways, introduce yourself.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Anabi.
And my name is Patrick and
Today we are going to deliberate on a random question. Some questions that we've been, sometimes we ask ourselves those questions, we don't even know what to answer to them, but here we are going to deliberate on it. But whatever way, if you have answered to most of this question, you can drop it on the comment section. We'll also go through it and see what we can use them to do. Anyways, let's get started. So our number one question is, what does it mean to be true to yourself? Where should I start from? Amy? Annie. Over to you. So what does it mean to be true to yourself?
Okay, for me, what it means to be true to yourself is like doing things you feel you love doing, not doing things that other people want you to do, just to be happy. That's what it means to me.
Amy, over to you. What does it mean to you?
it means, like you said, doing what makes you happy, doing what you feel is necessary for you to do, accomplishing your goals. Yeah, basically that's it.
So when you say do what you feel that makes you happy, what is that thing that you've done that even if somebody talks about it, you don't care, you just know that, oh, after I did this thing and I'm so happy about it, I was able to do this. What is that thing you do?
Okay, what I did, like, I can't really remember. I've done a lot of that. I can't really
I remember a particular moment someone was against it.
for me, like I told someone that I want to be an actress. Some of now, like after all this school you are going through, after all this communication, and you still want to settle for acting. I was like, yes, that's what gives me joy. That's what makes me happy. So that's what I'm going for. Without minding anything you say or anything you do.
So what about you? What is that thing you did? Like if somebody was like, don't do that thing, you're like, no, I'm going to do it. Like you just did it and feel the joy within yourself.
Okay, it has to do with voice acting. At first, I wasn't like speaking this well or this good before. I had these bad intonations and some fluctuations too. But I didn't go for training as I went. So I know you're going to meet people who are like better than you were doing, and you're going to feel like, should I continue? But I'm happy that I made a decision to be consistent, to keep doing it, to keep pushing, and it has paid off. Yeah. So I'm happy.
So did you actually pay for the training to train yourself aspect?
Well, it was a school program, so no, I didn't get to pay for it. Yeah.
So the people that trained you, they just did it.
They are more like workers there, they are workers there, so they do get paid. Well, at some point, some days of it, I should I even talk? I should just that. Well, I know what I want, I know what makes me happy. I know that voice acting. Well, I didn't really know much about voice acting, but when I started doing training, I was like, okay, this is something I love doing, so I don't care what other people have to say, so I just have to keep working. I feel like I worked harder than other people right there because when you're not that good, definitely you're going to like double your effort. So yeah.
So now you're very good at what you're.
I would say I'm very good, but I'm not where I was 2 years or 6 months back then. Yeah, so I think I've taken a
But there's an improvement in your intuition.
yes.
That's really nice to know. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so another question is, how do you stay positive in this world? this generation of ours? How does it work? What makes you stay positive? Let's start with you.
Well, friends. Yeah, so sometimes when I do things like voice acting, I do get like good comments from friends and encouragement. So it helps me to keep being positive. It helps me to keep reminding myself that okay, there are people out there who want to listen to you. There are people out there who are literally vouching for you, loving what you're doing. So yeah, that's why I keep being positive. I keep pushing. I keep doing what I'm doing better.
That's really nice to know.
Yeah.
Well, for me, what makes me like stay positive in this negative space? Sometimes you do things. There is no way people will not come to you.
Actually,
It's
join people.
up to you to say, okay, yes, this thing I did, and this.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. Like, even if it affects another person, even if it is bad to other people, but to me, I have like
You've achieved something.
So I don't think what other people say. Sometimes I don't really focus on the comment because some of them they might be lying.
Definitely, yeah. Because they really go through that part. Discouraging.
Like if I do something that to them, they might feel okay, it's good. But to other people that are more learned than them, they'll be like, this thing this girl did, they command it. So it's better you just give yourself that positive vibe.
Listen to the good people.
Yeah.
Wow, this is impressive. That means you're more exposed to that, and you've just come to tell yourself, okay, this is what I want. I don't mind whether they criticize
Like nothing concerns.
You just have to advise yourself and say, okay, I don't want to care about what people say. That's a good one to start. How do you find joy in everything you do?
For me, how I find joy in everything I do. I don't know how to put it in words. It's just for you to have this mentality that, okay, this thing I'm doing, even though it's good, even though it's bad, be happy. Even though you don't like it, just get this mentality that this thing I'm doing is for my own good. It will bring like good things to me, even if it's kind of not something you need, something you don't want. So that's how I just tell myself to find joy in those little things
that you do, right?
How about you?
How do I find you what I do? Well, doing voice acting, writing script is something I've always wanted to do. So it's kind of something that's inside of me, and then it gives me joy when I see my work out there, be it on social media, everywhere. Oh my god, it's fine. So you give me that joy. Yes. So doing what I love doing best, bringing out my creativity to life, having people to watch, having people to experience, comment on it. Yeah. So it gives me joy, makes me happy.
So is this something like you did and it means you saw less of comments regarding that thing, like you didn't get the
alright, of course, lots of
did
time.
you feel bad?
No, of course, you need to feel bad about it. Yeah. But don't be discouraged, keep doing it. One day your content is going to get to the right audience. There are those people who are not to the right audience. So once it gets to the right audience, they're definitely going to get the comments, they're going to get the feedback, both good or bad. So yeah, keep pushing, keep presenting, keep being online, keep being receiving. That's just it.
So that's something that keeps you going.
Yeah, mainly consistent my work.
Yeah. So that brings me to the next question. What brings you happiness in all of this?
Yeah, same thing, seeing my work out there, having people recommend you, having people that
For me, what gives me happiness is I like to do what I do.
what you're doing, right?
Because if you are not alive, you won't be able to.
And then you also are like the people congratulating, not very people that so this good, no, I don't want to.
Okay, based on what you're doing so far, so if at all your friend doesn't like comment on those things, would that really makes you happy or what do you think about that?
Then she's not my audience.
For your audience.
Like, not all my friends feel them doing comments. Not everything. Sometimes I'll just like I'm fast. Not really.
Some of them want to go live. Some of them might be angry that you're posting something.
Yeah, so it's like why she proceed too much. So for me, I don't know what someone is thinking. It's better I just let it be and just move on with my
So in that case, whether your friend likes it, drop a comment, you don't even mind.
If you look at it too much, we discourage and do something more is not doing best. Yeah.
That's true. What if in your comment section you saw like 2 positive comments and the rest are just negative?
You learn from it. You ask yourself, "Is this thing true?" And then you try to ask other people, and then you try to like think about it. When I started off, I did have some like negative comments too, and then I looked into it and I tried to improve, and then so far I don't think there are much negative comments like that. So some of these negative comments is not because they hate you or because they're jealous of you, it's because of they are the audience. So they listen to you and then they know that okay, this is where your flaw is, this is what you're doing wrong, this is how you can make it better. So without these negative comments, so how do you grow? How do you do better? So you need some people to like give you this negative vibe and then you see yourself better.
I feel negative vibe helps to boost your
confidence. Definitely. It helps you to set more. It helps you to see yourself waking up in the middle of the night and thinking, how can I do better? Yeah.
So in that case, you are looking at your audience and don't really look at what you have to offer. Just
everything is collaboration and everything. So whatever you post is, you should look at for the comments too, and then perhaps this person will be like, oh, I like it when you do this thing better, or not this one, so you can just adjust it further.
Yeah. So do you think life is enjoying to you, or is it up and down to it?
Life will be going to be a journey. There's up and down. Life is just a road of its own. You just have to drive the kind road. If not, if you fall enter one trap without knowing. So for me, it's just a long road, long journey.
How do you describe life to you?
I would say it's an adventure. Yeah, I was just taking it as an adventure, exploring, learning things and unlearning things. So yeah, when you take life as an adventure, take it easier on yourself, you tend to like think less, worry less. I know it's not easy, so with debts and pressure everywhere, it's not easy, but just take life as an adventure. You're learning, you're seeing through things and then
So as you have now, and the dreams you've been having as let me say your tender age, do you still accomplish those dreams of yours, or you've changed from those dreams?
Was it a lawyer?
Definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
So one time like that, I sat down, I was like, all this reading, picking books up and down, all these big books they talk about. I said, since I'm still in secondary school, when I reach that level, I might, cope. But as I reach that level, I started like, yes. When you tell me, can you see your part here? Just sat down. I was like, in fact, the main place that made me know what I want for myself is when I went for my internship. I was not like, what am I good at in this thing? I can write a script, although I'm not really good at that. I'm not really sat down to like practice. Yeah. I had a lot of scripts copied, but how would I write it down? Okay, should I go for acting or I should go for script writing? That's when I then decide either I'll be an actress or
script writer.
Yes. Those two is what it's what I'm proposing to now. So that's all is no more thing.
Okay, what about you? You changed
yeah, I did though. Also, same thing, no love though. But I feel like when you get more exposed to life, get to know about more skills, about more courses, you get to discover that, okay, it's not actually law. Perhaps growing up, you've been hearing law, you've been seeing where they've been getting but that might not be what you want, but as you keep growing, as you keep discovering, like I said, let it an adventure, you learn new things, then you discover that, okay, I think I love this thing better, I love this thing. And also to tell everybody out there, don't be discouraged about what you want to do. Even if you want to go into catering, you can still make money out of it. Don't feel like it's until you study for anything that you make money.
Decide for you.
Actually,
There's nothing to be decide for you. Your life is spoiled. You just deserve the wonder what you do to make you carry yourself.
So all these were your parents will always support you in doing
The time I said I wanted to be an actress, they were like, no, there's no money in that world.
we think about the man and they know
They think those people, if you notice, they used to go around doing, this movies,
yeah,
supposed to be catching on different. So of that, the child that we have touched, I can't explain. So still, when you're treating me for me, this is like.
Have you made that clear today, man?
Not yet, but when the time comes, I think small, when the time comes, I just want to take it step back.
I want to
almost version. And me trying to go for love, like no, that is not for me. I'm the kind of person I just like to freestyle. I hate it when there are so many rules, regulations, this, that, then like this. I just don't like. I just like to freestyle. I just like doing my things. And then doing voiceovers, doing this podcast is something that like we are free. Come on, freestyle. Yeah. So I feel like I'm just
what's your advice to the young generation? Some comments that will make them feel bad not to continue. What is the advice to these people?
Well, you should look at those comments and say, right, are they true? So if it's true, those comments are something that your flaws. So nobody is perfect. So in order for you to like hit that level of perfection, you need to take correction. Unless those comments are from people who don't just like you, and then there's someone who says something about you, and then you inside of you know that it's not true, just being general. So if those comments are actually right, so you just have to like correct yourself, and then you will see that next time they might not complain about that same thing again. So,
okay. For me, I'd like to say in terms like the aspect of choosing a career, doing things you love doing, like choosing a job that makes you happy, not a job that. There's this idea that normally say, job choose you, not you choose your job. Yeah. So to me, I feel you should just do things that make you happy. Just go for it.
Yes, guys, thank you for joining us into this segment of Let's Talk. You've heard it all. Her guests and our returning guests have actually shared their thoughts on this. In life, choose what makes you happy and make sure you are happy within yourself, because there's something about choosing a path. You might choose something you're not happy about. That is why sometimes to wake up in the morning is always a problem. Yeah, every time you're complaining, you always have something to complain.
Yeah.
This small thing in the office happen. Yeah, like, oh, my boss shouted, my boss did. That's because you're not happy within yourself. You're not even happy to be in that way. That is why you keep on complaining. But if you're happy with what you're doing every day, you don't even need someone to wake you up from bed. You know it's time to break up, you know when to get to a place of work, you know what to do, and you don't even want to care what people say about that work. Even if they tell you leave that work, you tell them no, you stay that work, and I will still be the you're happy and you're very, very content with what you're doing. So do what makes you happy and always stay happy. And always make the choice of what makes you happy. What keeps you stay positive as well. Like she said something about a friend. Keep her stay positive. I don't know the kind of friends you keep. Yeah. Maybe you know that your friends does not help you stay positive. You should change them. They said what if your friends not yes, so change the kind of friends you keep and make sure you keep a positive friends. Because when you go down, let's say you're weak now, you need someone to always encourage you. And that comes from a friend. That's why most time your parents sometimes they might not be the right people to talk to, because sometimes you feel like they might not be understand. They might judge me, they might look at me this other. So you always need that friend friend that understands you, understand things about life in this generation to be able to guide you through it. If not, you always be down always another friend. That's where depression comes in. So please, I don't want you to go through that depression as it is now. Try and do what makes you happy and try and have friends that will keep you stay positive at all times. So this is where we wrap this section up. So next time we meet again, have a pleasant day and don't forget to like, comment and drop your suggestion. Yes, suggestion is very important. Please drop your suggestion. What do you think we should do better and what topic do you want us to consider in our next section of this lesson? Anyways, have a pleasant day and be good. We stay here. Bye.